This episode it's going to be slightly different because all the parts are off the bike, wheels, and they're all in here ready to be sprayed, cleaned up, and then once they're all finished and resprayed they can go back on the bike. So today we're in here. Okay, here we go. Here's what we've got. We've got the pair of wheels on the floor, we've got the brake discs, and we've got other parts, the axles and stuff like that. All that needs cleaning. All this needs rubbing down. The rim needs rubbing down to prepare for paint. Then we mask it off and we spray it. So it's not rocket science, it's just quite time consuming. So I think the best thing to do is just get on with it, and then you can join me again once I've finished rubbing it down with wet and dry and masked it up. It's all masked up. We'll right into the rim of the tyre there. It takes a long time. It took me about an hour just to mask this up. So it's masked all in there. It's masked along that line along the inside there. So I'm just spraying the rim. It's going to be silver. That's staying the original dark gunmetal grey, two-tone alloys. So it's the same process as everything. Primer first, then the colour, then some lacquer. And between each coat you give it a quick sand down with some wet and dry. And that's basically the process really. It's just time consuming, you take time, but it's all about the preparation. You prepare it right, you rub it down, you mask it right, take your time, and you'll have a nice finish. Thin coats, that's the secret. Lots of thin coats, not thick coats. Okay, like so. That's it, that's all it needs. It's just a dusting. It'll dry quicker as well. If you spray a thick coat on, it's going to take a long time to dry. You spray a thin coat on, and if the weather's warm, within 3 or 4 minutes you can paint that again and it's touch dry because it's a thin coat. So you can get lots more paint on there with thin coats. Okay? I'm not going to film this because it's just a case of I'm just going to keep going and going and going. And while I'm doing this and waiting for it to dry, I'll start work on the rear wheel and prepare that one in the same way. Okay, there's one. Primer, spray and a thin coat of lacquer. That one's ready to go now. While I was spraying this one, I was masking up that one. When the lacquer dries on this, I can put the rim stickers around there and then I'll put the final coat of lacquer on it. But for now, it's back to spraying again. So now it's a case of cleaning this lot up and getting it ready to put back on the bike. With this, I'm just using auto salt and a rag. Just cleaning it like that, and that's come up really clean. Really happy with that. That centre bit there you're not going to see anyway. But yeah, that's come up fine. This is just very fine. I think that's 2000 wet and dry. And some fake WD-40. Just to take any bulk of corrosion or anything like that that's off there. Clean off all the old grease. And then we can re-grease that up. Clean up all the threads. Then that'll be ready to go back on again. Same with the rear axle, that'll get the same process. This will just get scrubbed out, WD'd in there, and then cleaned out because it's just full of crap. And then this will get the same, it'll just get a really good clean and a good scrub, and then it's ready to go back on again. So as it seems with a lot of this bike, more cleaning. Now, I'm putting this rim tape along here, which comes in sheets like this. And you cut each one out individually, peel the backing off and stick it on. And what my plan is to stick these on, and then I'm going to take all the everything masked off, obviously apart from the tyre, which under here is the original black, and then I'm going to lacquer the whole lot including the stickers, and it'll re-lacquer this so it'll all be a nice sealed finish then. Okay, peel the backing off. It's the moment of truth. I've got plenty of spares, so we're alright. Right, now I want it exactly halfway, so I need to start there. Because of the shape of these stickers, they actually stick on really nice. As with everything, just take your time. Done. Just make sure you press it down and get all the air bubbles out. And there we go, like that. And we'll just do the same on the other side. on there. Then we can take this masking tape off and it's ready to spray. And while I'm doing that, I'm still putting coats of paint on the rear wheel. Okay. So there it is. We've got the sticker rim on there and a matching rim on this side. If you can see there. Oops, it's actually not that good an angle. Black there, silver there. I think it looks really nice. So now it's a case, I'm putting a clear coat of lacquer over everything. So I'll seal up the bearings and a clear coat of lacquer on everything, then it's all protected and ready to go back on the bike. So there they are, the finished wheels. Okay, so there they are, all ready to go. Just got to put the discs back on them and they can go back in the bike then, which I've already cleaned up. So thank you for tuning in and please subscribe for future updates on how the bike's coming on. Thank you very much. Bye bye.